Listen. Yeah. Yes, Lord. Get that out of there. Listen. Mabu, hey, everybody. It's your boy, Matty-Rants. Thank you so much for tuning in today. We are going to be talking about Drag Race Philippines, Episode 6, Drama Rama Mama, indeed. I got to say, once again, this series is honestly just pulled in a good cast, regardless of past history and transgressions that we side eye and look at. But, to be honest, regardless of who I don't care for at the end of this episode, I was entertained from all aspects of it. And you would have thought that when Verushka was leveled out of the competition, it would have got boring. And it did, even today, including the downfall of one queen in particular. And then also really a questionable win. I know someone will disagree with me. I will say I did enjoy the performance, but I am feeling some kind of way for one particular doll in this competition by one singular name who I am like, okay, so that was like the second episode. Are they going to win again? I'm talking about you, Bernie. So let's go ahead and get into this, kids. I got to tell you something. I am on the level right now, on not a Verushka, but I'm on a level. And I have to admit that because I was at the doctor all day today. I had like several appointments, optometrist, podiatrist, doctors. I went to the doctors today, okay? And I've been very busy, and they gave me a shot just so we have proof. I didn't just put this Band-Aid up here. Ooh, bitch, even doing that hurt. And it was I'm up to date on everything, but it was like a shot for tetanus, and I didn't know they did that where it's like, oh, you can be for 5 years, you won't have any tetanus. I was like, oh, okay. They said, well, let's get you up to date. So I'm on a nice, wonderful medication right now to keep me through it, because when I tell you this bitch hurts, it hurts. So you may see me do this whole entire time. Okay. You see, gave my labs today. Look, I had to do a lot today. So I thank you so very what happened here? Oh, I don't have this on mute. Let's get my social medias out the way, and then let's get this show started. I'm also going to say that this is not going to be a 2-hour episode. It'll be a little bit shorter, but I'm still going to talk for a very long time. So if you have a short attention span, get out. Don't. No. Stay. There will be timestamps in the comment section. Shots and Roika in the chat. But I will be leaving this conversation earlier than usual because I have tickets to go see The Nun 2 tonight in the chat right now with Baked by Bunny HTX. That's Houston, Texas. Hey, sister. So that's my movie friend, Ken, sister, best friends. So when we go to the movies, that's the one I call, especially for the horror movie. So we're going to go see The Nun 2 today. I hated the first one, and I'm hoping it's good. I will let you know if it's something you need to watch, because I saw Bottoms this week, and that was a great one. You definitely need to go see that, okay? But yes, you're good, Maddie, for 10 years now. Maddie as a doctor, LMO, and yes, it hurts. She was like, it was a small needle. I don't believe her, because I felt that sucker hit like my bone, and I have a high pain tolerance, bottom. So I laugh when pain hits me, and I was cackling. I was cackling. Bottoms was great. Go see it, especially for my lesbian community. All my sisters out there, go see it. It's the best lesbian movie I've ever seen, even better than But I'm a Cheerleader. Yep. I'll do that. Me and Bleeker we both saw the movie. We both agree. It was like, this is like the new lesbian comedy of the century. But anywho, social media is at MattyRants everywhere except for Twitter, which is at the MattyRants. You can find that all in the description down below. Grab that branch, eat some fruit. That's that Mativia link. It's in the description. Poot. Take it all my other social medias like X and Instagram and all that jazz. You can see clips of Piece of Cake on Instagram, by the way, for those of you who are waiting on that edited video, which is coming this month. I might be releasing it around my birthday. We'll see. I'm working on it as we speak. I have to do it in installments because it's a lot of footage. Also, and I need a new computer, low-key. But also, do reactions on Patreon. I have this episode posted now. So if you would love to see my reaction to this, and believe me, I had a lot to say. For those of you on my Patreon, I had a lot to say about this episode. Dede, please forgive me. I'm just going to tell you this right now. You can call me all kinds of names and all that. I don't care. I don't care. All right? This ain't cat over here. I have to talk about you today. Grown-ass individual. I'm going to have to talk about you today. Grown, 39. I'm going to have to talk about you today. Patreon, I had a lot to say because I was like, am I watching the same show? I know she's not really playing this card up after the nonsense you pulled today. I can't believe what you knew what you were doing. I don't believe that. So we're going to keep on going here, but catch my Patreon as low as $1 a month. It's a good show. Bookable on Cameo. I've done many and plenty of requests, and I will do personal videos for each and every one of you. It's not going to be some, I wrote this down and found out. It's going to be from the heart, and it always is. So bookable on Cameo. Now, just a reminder, okay? Everybody on mute. Disclaimer, this program is for entertainment purposes only, and content is not intended to blind any religion, race, company, individual, gender, or wigs. All opinions expressed by Matty-Rants and program participants, also their personal views, and do not reflect the opinions of every human on the planet. No hate should be sent to any of the shows or individuals mentioned on this program, so please don't be rude. And if you feel uncomfortable after viewing this program, please consume some Activia and have yourself a good poot. Now, if you would love to drop me $1 in my jar, a tippy poo, a little extra, super chats are more than welcome. But this one gets direct to the soul, direct to the pocket, I should say, especially since it's my birthday month coming up. I'm still in disbelief that my birthday's coming up. I don't know why. Even every day when I wake up, I have to think about it. I'm like, oh shit, it is around the corner. It is around the corner. And then the Beyonce concert's around the corner. And I don't know. I'm in a lost headspace right now. If you want to throw me some extra bit of love for my birthday coming up, that Amazon wish list, I know I talked about this. I have figured it out what I wanted. So I was like, okay, I don't want to throw anything crazy on there, but I am going to have that posted this week. That's a promise. I'll have it closed out before the 22nd of September, because I'm, definitely not going to be home to get packages on my birthday, or I probably will be for some portion of the day, but I'm going to be at that concert, baby. I'll be at that concert. Okay. I'll be at the concert. So if you want to throw me a little extra love my way, it's appreciated. Single father of one, certainly appreciated, especially since YouTube has been playing in my pockets lately, like not throwing me the algorithm for whatever reason. What did I do to y'all? PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash Up MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants. It is needed, necessary, and appreciated. When I tell you, I could pay a bill right now with some love. But I thank y'all so much for tuning in. It's not necessary for participation today, but it's certainly appreciated. The thumbs up button, though, is necessary. Like, that is an easy click. It's super free. It's super easy. It's a huge deal for the algorithm, especially getting the comment section and talking about this episode. All right. So we want to get into Drag Race Philippines. We want to get this conversation talked about today. We're going to go. I'm speaking like Jade's alien-esque character, right? That's what happened. A lot of gibberish. Okay. I almost want to flash it just one more time, because I am going to keep this kind of cute today. It's not going to be a 2-hour show of me yelling. Maybe an hour of me yelling, but it's definitely going to be a conversation. Okay? Because I don't want to, what's the word I'm looking for here? I don't know anybody on the show. I don't know a soul on here. I don't know anybody except for Miss Jiggly Caliente. That person I know, and that is proven, okay? I have spoken to OV, so I may be a little bit of a stan, but, I'm not just doing that just because OV, like, hit a boy up. But, OV's cool. I very much appreciate her, right? I'm keeping it on a show level because I found myself today not happy again still with Miss Cat's history, But I agree, baby. When I tell you, I was like, yeah, yes, cat. I kept saying that the whole episode. Yes, girl. Talk that shit. Talk the truth. Because the puppet show was interesting. That mini challenge was a chance for them to have fun and play. And some people took it as an opportunity to do the most, in my opinion, and also remove and release some sort of things. Okay. I love Jade, but I'm going to talk about Jade today because that puppet show bit was weird for why. And then for two, the acting challenge was ah. And I almost thought that would have been a double sachet for the lip sync because, okay, we're going to get there. But Dede is going to be the person who I'm going to be talking about the most in terms of my issues that I'm having with somebody on the show. And I see how they play a little bit of a game. Okay. There is a lot of truth in their pain and their hurt. I do understand certain feelings that they have, but like, let's keep it 100. Miss Thing, like even Bernie having to explain themselves over saying that you should not have won last week when everybody in the room felt the same way was absolutely ridiculous. And also a cute little moment when you tried to flip the scene on Ovi when she made a little joke about the kids bit making your outfit because you knew your outfit was not on par. And so you said that, which is a beautiful thing that happened, but you said that to ask for empathy in that moment so you wouldn't have been in the bottom. That's why you were also shocked when you were in the bottom that same day. I have clocked you, girl. It's no tea. I've clocked it. And this happened this week. Remember last week with Arizona Brandy having giving up a role that she wanted to have? But I need this right now. And so this week, with Hannah being the position that she was in, let that not had happened. With the puppet show. I'm telling you, Arizona clocked it. Bernie's clocked. Everybody is already figured her out. And the thing is that I like Dede a lot, and I want her to do well in life. And I hate that there are so many things that are eating her up inside. But I watched that play out on camera, real time. This is not. It wasn't. It was almost not TV. Actually, it was not TV at one point. Well, let's go ahead and get there. I was gagged. I was gagged for Hannah. Hannah, you're better than me. Untucked, needed. I'm so happy you let her see your emotions, but we're gonna get there. Listen. Everybody's sad that Matilda went home. Some people clearly need padding, and we can tell from the back here, right? Moving forward. The conversation, okay? The conversation. All right. Now, we are going to celebrate Dede more than once in reference to this win, but a lot of people felt that the shoes, which was the category for the runway, were not enough reason for them to win. The acting challenge, yes, great, but the category for the runway was shoes, and theirs was kind of cheap. It was cheap. Let's not say kind of. Let's keep it honest. Cheap. Okay. Fine, cute story too. Because let hold on, and I'm gonna be here I go again, just to prove my point in her always needing to say something so that way if somebody says shit's ugly, but wait, there's more, right? So when they got to the shoes, oh my god, it just hit me. Oh, well, these are actually my first pair of shoes. This is actually my CDs that I used when I did my first shows. So it has a lot of meaning to me. Boom, the outfit with the mung beans because it was not cute. Well, these children from my town made the girl clocked. That's okay, though. Tell the story behind those things. I want to hear it. I think that's beautiful those children made it. I think that's great that those are your first pair of shoes and that CD that was a part of your, beginnings in drag or a part of the shoes. Fine. But you do that when you're getting negative critiques. And it's a way to almost like take away from that sting, like, oh, it was but it was a lovely thing though. And there's a story behind it. So you can't put them up clocked it. Dede don't feel support from this group the way she feels she should have, because some people said, wildcard, no one is denying that this isn't good TV. This is why I'm having this conversation. I wouldn't be so passionate about this if it wasn't for good TV. Do you understand me? You should never confuse the way I get into a show with me thinking this is terrible or this person's sad. No, 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 no. This is great. This is great. Give me something to talk about when it comes to television, because I've been watching some other franchises give me nothing. And all I'm looking forward to is the runway and maybe the lip sync. But I want storylines. And this is storyline because we've watched Dede and everybody else from the beginning of the show, and they've given them enough time so we can understand a little bit of what we see on television. We may have different viewpoints about that, but at the same time, we are talking about them and we are going in. We're not just, what's the word I'm looking for? Well, they got in the workroom, and then it was the mini challenge, and that was kind of fun. And then this happened, and then when they got to the runway, and then blah, 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 Nickelodeon. I don't want that. I want to talk about shit. I want there to be multiple issues happening within the program so I can be like more than focused on one storyline, because if one storyline stops, we're bored. The whole the episode's done. They can't focus on anybody else's shit, and then all we get is sideline characters with random jokes. No, we are getting drama within drama within drama, because there's shit going on with this group. And I love it. I love it. Arizona is on a different level. Oh, here I go. Now I'm just about to break everybody down. I'm going to keep this one an hour. Arizona comes from a different scene and has something to prove. This is why I live and breathe for her, because she's there to actually show something, and there is shit on the line. Ovi, stylist, complete nut job. I live and breathe for it. Has a completely different perspective of drag. Knows they're on camera and is playing well. Thank you. Hannah, one of the most likable people on the entire season, if not the most likable person in this entire room right now. An enjoyable soul. There's a story to tell with all of their drag, and they're sweet. So you want to give them all your time and energy, right? That's Hannah for me. At first I was like, I don't know about this one. As the season has progressed, I want her to do well. I want her to succeed. I love her. She's great. Bernie, she's been that girl. Let's call it what it is. I've loved Bernie since day one in the intros for the queens. I ain't got nothing to say with that. Dede, I was waiting to see when you would come out, and you finally did, and I'm actually enjoying it. But I'm also like hurting for you, because I see this grown man in this drag giving all of this extra, and then turns it around and deflects, and then turns it back into a sob story again. So I don't know whether to feel sorry for you or to say, well, girl, you asked for this. Cat, I hate what the fuck you did off camera. I'm enjoying what you're doing on camera. And Jade, my Cancer sister, I'm a Libra, and I can understand your empathy. You're soft, sister, but you're sickening. And that's how I feel so far about everybody on the cast. There you go. Hey, everybody. Thank you for tuning in today. It's your boy, Matty-Rants. We're talking about Drag Race Philippines. I know that was a lot, but here we go. Everyone who had the same fucking opinion. She gonna be all right. Now, Jade, if only you knew these shades would basically foretell how this episode would go for you, because I was saying no a lot, but I love the shades. They're cute. They're cute. They're cute. They're cute. Once again, we're congratulating Dede for a win that everybody doesn't agree on, and she still feels some kind of way because everybody has their own say on certain things. Again, literally everyone feels the same way. RuPaul looks not robotic, but this time I didn't take pictures because I didn't. Well, yeah, moving forward. Mama Pow, this is an interesting outfit that I fell in love with the more I looked at it, but I also was like, this is strange, but I like it. But it's the puppets. It's the puppets bit. Hey, y'all, am I in a fever dream, or did we just move away from the reading challenge? Like, that has that happened yet? Or am I already so caught up in so many seasons of Drag Race that I forgot that happened? Because normally the puppets go a little bit after that. So when this happened, I was like, what's happening here? Maybe they just wanted to change up the formula, because normally that's how it goes. I don't know. I was confused. I still like this. For me, as a viewer who is literally watching every single solitary one of them. We haven't had it yet? Okay, so I'm not crazy. Wild card, you should have seen me. Well, if you have my Patreon, you did see. Because I was confused. Like, what is happening? Wait, did they do that? Did they do that? I don't know. I don't know. But anywho, puppet challenge. Everybody loves puppets. Shout out to Jim Henson. We share the same birthday. Which, if we go down the birthday line, and I always love to do this, Jim Henson's birthday is on September 24th, the same day as my birthday, which is also Chi Chi DeVane's birthday. And if I remember correctly, I believe Roxy Andrews also has the same birthday. Now, do you see all of those Libras and how different everybody is? But all talented. I did include myself in this. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Shout out to my Libras and my Virgos out there. All right, moving forward. Whew, well, how I would have loved to have been in that house when he lifted that up. Let me tell you something. And all three of them were there. God bless this big crew. Amen. I was like, oh, can I just be in the house? Rip off the top. Eep. Help. This, yes, all of them. All of it. Yes, wonderful. I love the pit crew. They're great. Actually, later on, it's going to get even better because Cat once again was for me, giving me what I would have done. This is the pit crew is there and they're were held hostage. Oh, my face would have been on the chest. I'm telling you, pillows. Wonderful. Mhm. Oh, you're September 23rd. You have the same birthday as Bitch Puddin'. Shout out to Bitch Puddin'. Whoop whoop. That's my sister. She gave me my first drag show. That is going to go down in the trivia book for Piece of Cake. Who gave Piece of Cake their first drag show? Bitch Pudding. That's funny. Okay, so no, they had to go through and pick their names out of that small house that I wish I was living in. And so they all individually got a person. That was the weirdest conjunction function. No. Mm-mm. All right. So Ovi got Arizona, Hannah got Ovi, Dede got Hannah, Bernie got Dede, Cat got Bernie, Arizona got Jade, and Jade got Cat. So now, to be fair, and this is to be fair to Dede, a little bit, not, but to be fair, she said she wanted them to spill the tea. Now, I don't know if she confused what tea, they needed to share and needed to be fun because for those of you who clocked Mama Pow at the end of it going, just so we're all clear, this is all, fiction. None of this was real. I said, ooh, nice way to clean that up. Nice way to clean that up. Too bad they're still going to talk about it for the rest of the episode. Ooh. But listen, she said, spill the tea. I don't know if Dede heard that and was like, oh, so I'm just going to, ruin this bitch's life. Like, let's go there, right? Hell, Jade, on the other hand, over here, still talking about something from 3 weeks ago. Whoo, girl. I was like, okay, here we go. Let's get into the puppet routines because this was a lot. First up was Arizona Brandy doing Monica Beverly Hills. Excuse me. Miss Jade So. For a second there, I thought it was Monica. This was fun. It was cute. It was not anything extra crazy. It was like a little light. Like Arizona did a little funny show, a little bit, did little isms of very Miss Jade. So I was like, okay, work. I kind of live that Jade didn't base the puppet off of Cat, but more so off of the standee that Cat had and gave her a unibrow and a gap and then wrote all the things on her. So like, okay. She then proceeded to act out the scene that took place in Untucked, which I'm sure Mama Pow and all of them were fully aware of in that scene. Well, never mind. Let me stop acting like I don't know. Let me stop acting like I don't know. They were fully aware of that. And she proceeded to do the scene. Now listen, Jade, as kind of funny as this is, and there were moments where I even laughed at that, for such a serious situation that got turned into a, well, you took it to this level and I didn't mean it like that. And I didn't say it this way. And then this to be done that way is really interesting. And I know Cat felt some kind of way. I know she did because it was almost like, well, I thought we had dropped this because it was confirmed I didn't do all that. But here we go. Hey, baby, interesting choice. This was an interesting choice for me because I would have been sitting there like, I thought we were over that. We not good? We're not good. Okay, we not good. Bitch, even Arizona Brandy had to come over and play Jade. I thought it was strange. I said, okay, Jade, interesting. But I think this is what hit Cat because she on her age, this is TBA in every episode, a little piece of that scratch off ticket with her age number is right there. She said the legend of the narcissistic boomer. So that would mean, hold on, Cat. Listen, because you won't tell us what it is. So I want to know what Jay thinks of you, right? Because that's what you said, right? Hold on. Let's look this up. Let's be those girls today. Let's have this. Listen, if you're watching this video, the 98 of you, hit the like button, share, and subscribe. Become part of this Rant Pack family. Drop a tip in my jar, please. PayPal.me/MattyRants, Cash App $MattyRants, Venmo MattyRants, and thank you so much for tuning in today. Why are we going slow? I have too much up on my phone. This is a fact. Okay. So you're saying that she's between 57 and 75 years old. You couldn't say Gen X? you couldn't give Cat Gen X? I mean, I can see Gen X now. Like that would have slide. She says she is. Listen, and I'm not shading nobody in that age group. Shout out to all of my people who are living in the age that some of us would hope to get to. Okay. All right. But like, girl, she said you were. I said, ooh. Wiki says July 25th, 1984 for Cat. So that means Cat's 2 years older than me. I'm turning 37 this year. Thank you. So Cat would be turning 40 this year, or 39, 40. She ashamed of her. What? Girl, we wouldn't even have thought. See, you made it seem like she was older, saying that TBA all too. Anywho, off of this topic, it's not that deep. Cat, I know she came for you. She came for you. I was like, whoo, interesting. She brought it back up. Cat's interpretation of burning was kind of funny. Called that lady a construction worker because Tisha used to be. Then we had OV do the vape joke, which I thought OV was going to win the mini challenge just based off of this because high key Arizona only wants to do vape characters or do something with her vape for the runway. And I'm starting to clock it and get annoyed with it. Like, you could do something different. But this was funny. And I was here for the vape couture. Now, I was here for this myth. I want to do the mistress. Bernie, they need to give you a win. I'm getting tired. She had Dede. Bitch, it was the wig sliding forward for me. I said, girl, I would have thought she was doing Bump of Love if that was the case. This would have been Drag Race Down Under. Since, the wig is sliding forward and the lace is to be seen. Oh, my goodness gracious. She said this lady got this at a bargain style, then brought them kids making that outfit, child. And the thing is that Dede, I know you felt some kind of way because you're like, the kids, really, you're making fun of that. First of all, you didn't have that much energy for Bernie, but you had a lot for Obi when she did you in Untucked, but we'll get there in a second. I think for me, why I thought this was funny is because she referenced the outfit being cheap because the judges would have asked her about it, and then her saying that the kids just like I talked about with the here's my because this is why I have it and it's still amazing because it's like, okay, got it, right? Anywho, I found this funny. I did. And it was, of course, the repeat of the same thing. Even Mama Powell loved the joke. Look at that face. That's an agreement. Is production really in charge? Dede felt some kind of way. Do we blame Bernie for this? Do we blame Bernie for this? Now, listen. as much as we can say all kinds of whatever when it comes to, okay, Jay talked about some old shit with Cat and Bernie dragged Dede once again for having this win situation that everybody didn't agree with, right? That's light. Even the Cat and Jade's shit, that's like TV. That's not like at home stuff. That's not off camera crap. Do you understand what I'm saying? So I need you to understand that. How did you in any sort of capacity, and I get that you've apologized and that's up to Hannah to forgive, and I understand that I don't have any position or place in this, but I'm also a viewer who watched this just like you, and I can share my opinion. This was whack. Ma, I'm missing my partner. She played out a whole fucking conversation like the dum-dum that she is. Now, here's the thing. Hannah is sitting there like, huh. You know what I'm saying? Hannah's sitting there like, huh. Like, she's gonna make up something. I really felt like Hannah thought to herself, she's about to make this go somewhere else. But then when she had brought that up and said, well, me and my partner had a da 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 da, and I'm assuming, and I don't want to say what it is, but you know what I'm talking. I'm assuming Three's Company, if you know what I'm talking about. Because it was we and not I that was said. And that was the whole situation. Regardless of that, don't matter, because do what you do in your households. That's what it is, right? The problem is, do you see my hand? The problem is this was shared in confidence off camera. We as an audience had no idea about this. There was not a moment in Untucked when that was addressed. There was not a moment when that was ever discussed, not one time on camera. And so Dede's idea of the puppet show of playfulness and fun, hear me on this, y'all. I really need you to really calculate in your minds where someone's brain could be at the time of discovery of stupidity in this incident. Is that you found entertainment in her story about her personal business. That's wild to me. I can't, and I can't get into anybody being like, oh, she took it too seriously. Wait a minute. For one, just like Matilda, and this was a shared experience between them, they're not fully open about everything within their full realm of their sexuality or their gender expression or, say, drag. Okay. They're not fully open about that. So this is their way of showcasing this through the show. They both have been actively talking about this through the season. Am I making this up? No. They've literally talked about that through the season. We've had many and plenty of moments where that was the conversation with Hannah. So for someone to be so close to somebody, as they say, to then pull this, girl, I know you were gooped. Daniel, thank you for the super chat. Even though I want to know the tea that Miss Dede spilled, however, I'm glad that they edited it out for the sake of Hannah Beshi. I mean, mind you, I appreciate that too, but I'm also thinking to myself, and this was a lot. This was a lot. Peace to Mateo, thank you for the super chat. The way Drag Race would have turned to BGC, baby, honey. When I tell you, Dede, Hannah is such a good soul. That's a good spirit. Hannah, I love you. You're better than me. When I tell you Dede would have got dragged, and I would have waited until Untucked. It would not, I would have made her sit through the whole episode thinking we good. And then when I got to Untucked, bitch, it would have been the reading of all. I would have ruined her by the time she came back out on stage to do anything. Ooh, the way I would have brought her down to the level of 0. No way. Bugs, I had to give this a shout out because I saw this and I wanted to park and run. I'm glad I thought about this today. In a live viewing party, Hannah said that she felt so bad after this. She ended up bawling in the hotel after, and even asked production if she could just leave the competition just so it wouldn't air. My God. Poor baby. Poor baby. Also, here in the Philippines, it's still basically taboo. Exactly. It wasn't Dede's story to tell. And it was the way everyone responded to that said statement, where instead of just kidding, because that's the part that made it even more wild to me, is that no one was like, ha ha ha, that's funny. No, everyone was like, oh, what? Mama Pow was gooped. Gooped. She said, oh, clap like, oh. Everyone's gagged. You kept going. You kept going. This person who literally painted their face black, sitting there talking about what's wrong with you, why you spilling that. Child, that's wild to me. Dedums. No, Ma, we just want to see. You kept going. You played the whole conversation. Look at Ovi. Ovi is us. We're all that be me as a friend. I'm gonna look at Hannah. Say go. That'd be me. Say go. Say go, sister. We got they're gonna be mad at us. A violent show this would have turned into. What? Gagged. Gagged. It everyone in that room. That was wrong. It was wrong. Dede just kept going. Cat, I'm sorry. You were the confessional queen this week. I wouldn't have given you the win this week, but I would have gave you confessional queen win because bitch, you were narrating the fuck out this episode. Now, Hannah, after being thrown under several buses into the bottom of the ocean to then have Cthulhu rise from his, grave and resting place to then take over the earth once again with the Coon and friends. Watched the little South Park today. She did Ovi and it was hilarious. The whole levitating bit was so funny. And I think honestly, it really did cut the tension in the room and make it back to being fun again, like the challenge was supposed to be. Because I'm sure Ovi shared some personal stuff with her as well, but that wasn't Hannah's business to make this about the show. And Ovi, you looked a fool levitating in the confessional. So yes, we thank you for this moment. As Hannah was given the win, I almost feel like Hannah, I think you were the funniest. However, I think Mama Pow, after that moment when Dede was like, oh, I'm about to give you some power, sister. I'm about to set you up. Let me set something up real quick. I think that was what Mama Pow had in mind. She was like, she did you like that, huh? Okay. Don't even worry about it. Like, let me do something nice for you today. Listen. Danny, thank you for the for the tippy poo on PayPal. I'm not gonna read the last part of that statement here, but I want to thank you so very, 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 very much, Danny, for this generous tip on PayPal. I bet the tea is that Hannah and his partner, da 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 da. So, child, listen. The thing about it is that like, if that for Danny who is listening with that chat, me talking to you directly because of the tip, listen here. If that is it, and then that also is a part of that. Now that's going to be a whole nother level of wow. That makes her even more like, what the fuck if she did that? That would be disgusting. That would be disgusting. Captivating Jamil. Drewski, thank you so much for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. Wow. Thank you for the super chat. Thank you for the super chat. See, we don't play like that in our friend group. You know what I'm saying? We don't ever do that. We do not play like that in our friend group, baby. We do not, like, when we tell each other tea, it's within the core group. It don't go further than that. That is the secrets we all share with each other that are our secrets. That's why we're friends. You know what I'm saying? We don't share them with others because we can come to each other with our secrets, not to take them to other people. That's insanity. Bugs, thank you so very much for the super chat. Need to get ready for work. Appreciate you, Maddie. Have a good day at work. Do not let them people give you too much. Period. Okay. Have a good day. Whoever you got to deal with, fuck them hoes. All right. Moving forward. It's the next, well, no, excuse me, not the next day, but Hannah's assigning the roles. I wrote this down. Look at me, Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me, I'm Mr. Meeseeks. Look at me. And thanks again, Danny, for the tippy poo. I'm going to get popcorn because I want to eat. I'm hungry. Baked by Bunny, if you're still in the chat, if you're on the way to the movies. I got to eat today. I got to eat something at the movies today. I've been on a diet all week. I want to eat. It's something bad for me, like a tub of popcorn or not a hot dog there because they concern me. Maybe pretzel bites. I don't know. I just want to have a movie experience today because it's been a very long week for me. Hannah, I love that everyone got their way but Dede. Everybody got their way but Dede today. I think that was just perfect for me. I was like, you know what? You know what? That's good. I want to be scared in Moika because the first Nun movie was not scary at all. It was quite sad. It was very boring. It was very origin story to you. So this one I'm told has more jump scares, but I'm like, I really want to freak out in the movies. I love the Conjuring series and I want it to do well. It's one of the best horror series ever. But yeah, Dede didn't get the role she wanted. Mama wanted to play the mama. Well, who would have thought, right? Of course. But that was the role that Hannah wanted to get. So Hannah said, nah, baby, I get Susan Paprika. That's who I get, bitch. Okay. Then for the daughters, Jade got the role she wanted, which was Carlo, who was supposed to be a Valley girl. I want to say that one more time. Valley girl. Ooh, also, for those of you who watch that villain show, the villain show that's coming out, I'm doing a special video randomly about the trailer. Get ready. Because I'm reviewing it this season. So I'm what New York said to Omarosa will forever be ingrained in my spirit. And I love her even more for saying it. But we'll continue. Here we go. Carla's Jade. Marla is going to be Bernie. And then Cat is going to be Barda. Ovi is going to be Sister Mary Tress. Mattress. And then Madam Eva LaQuickie. What is the tea with like Eva LaQueen being in damn near every skit, rusical moment, setting situation with the season? I love me some Eva LaQueen, but I would love to know why they keep on utilizing her name so often. It's so funny. But that's going to be played by Arizona Brandy, and she wanted to play the character because I had a vape pen. I was like, Arizona, please don't make this a trend alert. It's there are commercials about non-vaping. And I know I'm not the one talking when I literally partake in the libations of them all. But like, anywho, Dede didn't get her way. She ended up having to be malignant. Charring, excuse me. For those of you who've seen the movie Malignant, you knew why I said that. I hated that twist, y'all. I really fucking hated it. That movie was getting creepy. It was weird. Then all of a sudden, girl, I was so hot. Oh, it was terrible. Oh my God. I just realized the person who wrote Malignant wrote The Nun too. But she also wrote Megan, and the gays love that. So she's a Black woman as well, by the way. Look at me. Okay, sorry. Giving you facts today. I was looking up information on the movie. Anywho, the roles have been assigned. Every one of you in my chat, every one of you for the playback, whoever's watching this, we were at this table. OV, I was in your spirit at this moment. This would have been me to Hannah. I would have had the same moment. Like right after everyone split up. Hey, what's going on? And then just bust out laughing. Because like, what the fuck? Because they never had time to address anything. There was never a moment to address anything. So it's kind of like, okay, like, wait, hey, so how have you been how have you been today? I had laughed so hard at this part. It was so fucking funny to me. Two things can be true at the same time, right? Or sometimes not at all. So here I go. Dede, I think in this moment, you were upset that you hurt a person who you were close to that you just met a couple of weeks ago, okay? I believe that to be true. This reminded me of you, because that's me and Julie and Jamar. Like this moment right here, this is very panel. This is panel energy, honey. Like this is very us. We're just talking. But no, I'm gonna be okay. Again, yes, I feel she is upset about that, but I also, in my heart of hearts, know because everybody else is paired off right now, and I know there's 7 of them, that she could have easily sat at a table with somebody and worked over her lines. Instead, she chose to go to this mirror and do all this by herself, waiting for somebody to come over there and talk to her if the producers didn't ask for somebody to walk over there. Okay. So I'm sitting here like, I want to be, yes, you feel bad right now, but I also know that in this competition, you've done this a little bit before with, I'm currently going through something. Oh, everybody come over here. I don't. And then for Jade, so listen, reminder that when Jade was feeling vulnerable, Dede was very much there to validate her feelings, even if what she was feeling in that moment was stuff that was sort of like, I don't want to say, oh God, Matt, how do I do this? Oh, I don't want people to be upset, but this is, I'm just clocking stuff a little bit. Sometimes I think a few of the things that a couple of people who are upset at stuff at, maybe Jade, a few things are a little bit overhyped. A little, I don't want to say dramatic, but a bigger deal than it needs to be. Like a few moments where it's very more self-induced negativity versus another individual, and as much as the other did at the same time. If people have triggers, I can respect that, but mm, I don't know. And I find myself looking at these two and going, Jade, I would rather you not, because not to say that somebody should have their shit together, but if Dede is over here in this same sort of fragility moment that we get from her, and you're just as fragile but much younger, I wouldn't latch onto this individual. I would honestly separate myself from them, because they're damn near on the same level as you, just with more time on this earth and have seen more things, but are still immature in some sort of senses and in some sort of things, and lack a little bit of that. And I'm not trying to be nasty to Dede right now or Jade, but like, I do see how two hurt, wounded animals could want to come towards each other and lick their own wounds. I can see that here, and it's hard for me. And Marie, yeah, it's that. Like, it's hard to feel sympathy for Dede, because it's so easy to just not say. But that, and through the competition, through things that she's done in positions, like how she tried to basically make Cat the villain, and here I am. I don't like Cat her other shit, but like, you did try to make her the villain, and Jade was an easy target to use in that situation. I'm getting all Valerie's all in here right now, right? Okay, I'm talking about this with a clear head. It just seems like there was a lot of bullshit that you created and you sat back on and you allowed to be. And now a lot of that karma that you say others should have gotten has actually hit you in the face. And then you put your own foot in your mouth in a situation because you were so desperate in that moment to be funny that you took a personal story from somebody to clock someone in a time it didn't need to happen. I think that Jade needs to step away from you, but I also think that Jade needs to do some self-reflecting on herself at the same time. I'm not going to say that Dede's fully responsible for everything. Like, they're both grown, but it's just, that's not the person I would attach myself to. She checks on Dede, and Dede basically, well, because it's so funny because when Jade comes over, she's like, "Are you cleaning out your station?" I was like, "Ooh." I was like, "Oh, wait, is she?" But no, she said she's organizing because she feels bad, and it turns into this moment being all about what she said about Hannah versus working on this script. So now here I go, Dede. Are you going to tell, oh, you did? Are you going to tell the judges that because you had a lot on your mind, it was hard for you to do what you need to do today? Yes. And do you see the trend alert? The shoes, they didn't like them. It's because of this I have them. The outfit, we don't care for. These children made it. When we get to this episode and there was an issue when we were having you do this, that, and the other. Well, there was a problem that happened, and that. Okay. Okay. All right. Okay. I was affected by that. Da, da, da. You are the creator of this nonsense. How dare you? Listen, I'm sorry. I have a legend on the screen right now, Maricel Soriano. I'm so sorry, baby. I'm so sorry. I'm doing all this today, but she was helping them with their scenes. I had flashbacks to a particular season of Drag Race with a particular Kimura. Um, oh, Jade, I love you, girl, but ooh no, oh. When I saw this part, This is how I would have known. Me and Cat would have rock, paper, scissors for Barda. I would have had Barda's role. That's the role I would have wanted. And if I was Jade's character, she's supposed to be ditzy and like Valley Girl, right? I've been on top of that man. I've been on top of that man. I've been on top of this. Arrest me. Hold me up. It's a stick up. Take it all. I thought she was going in for x-rays or possibly for a colonoscopy. Surgery, if you will. I should have known the nonsense that was to follow. Trend alert for Dede this week, not completing the outfit. As they're going to get into her when she gets on this runway to then talk about, oh, by the way, I didn't have this because of that. Let's move forward here. Let's just go on, kids, because I'm running out of time. I got to get ready for this movie, and I still want to talk about this show, and I fucking love it today. Mama Pow, this once again looks better than the first 4 outfits that you wore. Yes, last week was good too, but this is cute. I like this. I do. I love it. It's great. It's great. It's so much better than the whatever was happening for the first 4 episodes. This is great. Love it, doll. Love it, love it, love it. I thought she was cute this week. Khaled Karen with a little denim fantasy. Go ahead, Khaled. Yes. The pony, yes, the braids was given. It was right. Jiggly Caliente. Honey, listen. Hey. I love my sister. She said, I'm gonna do print. It's print. What kind of print? What am I doing? Print? What are you wearing? Print. What's the color? Print. I love you, Jiggly. You did look good you look good this week, bitch. I love you, sister. But if anyone ever asked me, what was Jiggly wearing? Print. What kind of outfit? Print. Kinko's. Okay. CVS. John Santos looked like he was about to go on a date with somebody that looked just like him. God bless this man. He's fun. He's been good this season, too. I've enjoyed his commentary. I like him a lot. Also, shout out to the legendary Diamond Star. Diamond Star, darling. Marisol Soriano. So, she was good. Great critiques. Legendary in the Philippines. Legend. Diamond, Kevin, not Mega. Diamond Star. That was a specific. They said Diamond. I liked her. She was good. And I know it was a big deal for her to be there. So if she came back, I'd be really down for that because she was great commentary. I love a good soap opera. I love a good telenovela. I love a good nonsensical story that has lots of bullshit happening in this. And this was actually a fun show. I don't really have negative critiques for anybody here. This was silly. I think I was more focused on the runway with being the issues this week for me, except for Jade. that one was not it. Now, OV, you ate this. You were like, I was okay in the challenge and Untucked. You're a lie and a cheat. You were good. Hannah ate this up. Hannah did a really good job. Like, even for her just being in the bed. I was here for Hannah's role. Like, her barely, I think she got up at one point. But even Arizona Brandy was really good. It was overacted. It was stupid. I loved it, right? So, like, everybody was great. I was this scene in general. I was like, okay, this is all kind of going well. This is really stupid, and I love it. Right? She put a diary in her cooch. Okay. The whole story is like this woman's having 3 babies, and she, like, I guess the father's not going to be in the picture, and she doesn't want to be considered like this single mother with 3 kids. So, Ovi's going to take one of the babies. Then Arizona Brandy's character needs one of the babies, and then she ends up having amnesia. So she figured out the whole situation. Yes, that's the first scene. It was a very long acting challenge, but it was enjoyable. So 18 years later, the triplets have been born. They're all grown up, but they're all living their individual lives, with Bernie being on a date with this really cute guy. To then have Jade come in here as the other sister who doesn't know that's her sister, and she's supposed to be a Valley girl. I don't want to imitate Jade. That would almost be wrong. Leandro Carlos Miguel da Machete. Oh, why? What was happening? What was happening? Where we were. I was like, is she in a fun house? Like, is she... Oh, hold on. Blissy, use trick room. What's happening here? Confusion. Psyduck. Super effective. I don't know what's happening. It was a lot. And it was not good. It was awful. Jade, I love you. You were gorgeous. But like, no ma'am. No ma'am. I'm doing an LIVE. What? What is happening? What is happening? What's going on? What are you doing? Are you sure? This is it. This is the character. They gave you no notes. You were like, nah, they don't know what they're talking about. I have an idea what I'm doing here. Cat saved the scene. Lies. Bernie was good too. I was waiting for more lines because she didn't have a lot of lines just yet. But she came up later in the episode. It was great. But no, like Cat came in and kind of broke all that disgusting throat, nasal, sinus infection, tease nonsense that we heard coming out of her mouth. And I kind of live that the dolls are all the sisters. I kind of live for that actually. With this, that worked out pretty well. That's actually really great. Me just clocking that, Ovi pops up into the scene and rubs on this man and then ends up pulling up the diary from her cooch, and they find out that they're triplets by the same mother and that their mother is actually not dead, but they thought it was dead. So now they're going to go back to see their mother. They get to the hospital. They find that their mother's not dead. When she wakes up, they have to hit her several times for them to remember that those are her children. But, what's up, Bon? But there's a fourth sister. Dede, you're a liar. You said you had 4 lines. You said way more than 4 lines, baby. My character only has 4 lines. How am I going to be able to stand out from this? Meryl, not Streep. Meryl streaks in underwear. Okay. I thought you were the actress. You could make anything work. Actually, you did a really good job, baby. You did, Dede. I enjoyed how you did this, but you had more than 4 lines, so you's a liar. You did. But this gave me Malignant, and I was Malik scared. Also, the green screen was kind of foolish every now and then. Like, every now and then, the green screen was a little bit foolish. Continuing on with the long storyline, they end up getting kidnapped, and I'm jealous of Cat. I'm super jealous of Cat. I'm super jealous of Cat. Oh my God, honey. I'm jealous of Cat, but I'm also like, in that moment of me being jealous of Cat, I look at Jade and I'm like, Jade, do you see his arm? Do you see his hand? Do you see how big it is? Oh my God. Do you see how big that arm is? Are you looking at it? Are you seeing it? Are you seeing it? Instead, I was broken from my trance. No pun intended. Whoa, no pun. No, don't you do me. No pun intended. But I was broken from my trance. I was. That is the right word to use today. When what I heard was the destruction of several buildings in one block from the throat that is of the dinosaur, prehistoric, before Christ proportions of demonic entity ship. Are you joking me? Unlike, unfollow, I thought that so many dead souls were risen from hell in that moment. Are you crazy? Are you crazy? That was so unnecessary. It was so unnecessary. Oh my God. I was like, no one said, let's redo that again. You just said, let's roll. Let's do this. Let's just do this. Oh, girl. Not y'all, the wordplay. Listen, I told y'all. The painkiller is doing wonders for me right now, and so I'm feeling my shit. I also need to hurry this up because me and Bake My Bunny got to go catch the Nun too. Arizona, you were great. I loved it. I thought it was good. I wasn't shocked with your character though, but I thought it was pretty good. Oh. Cat is. I just want to envision me there. Like, don't shoot. But then, like, if I was Jade, my whole face would have been just stop it. Stop it. like, play your character. I'm just kidding. I'm not. Not at all. Not even. Jump scare. Jump scare. Like the bottom of a bathroom floor from someone who doesn't care. Dede Marie Holiday is here, bitch. Oh my goodness gracious. This is a lot. I can't. There was a Sasha Velour moment? Like, what? Man. Hold on. I thought that was gonna be the end of it, y'all. Like, I thought that was gonna be it. Once again, no one. Jade, Birdie, what are you doing? He's right there. He's right there. It just went on forever. So again, I'm still enjoying this acting very long challenge. And they go to marry this man now, and they're all gonna marry him, but then they find out he has a small penis. And so they can't marry him because it's a small penis. But Dede, is fine with it. I should say Charing is versus Dede, but I also feel like in real life this would have actually happened in terms of if okay, let me stop. That's mean. But yeah, yes. Wait, can we look at Ovi in the background real quick? Ah! Oh, weak. Oh, I can't. Okay, Marisol shows up, and Daniel Q, if you're still in the chat, thank you for your Patreon comment. You said that the significance of this scene is that she's known for slapping really hard in the shows that she's been in. So this was a moment that all the queens got to share. There is this really cute moment, though, outside of the Ovi wanting the autograph bit, who I think, again, shouldn't have been safe this week. But when Cat shoved, not pushed, shoved with all of her strength Bernie into Marisol, almost killing Marisol. Kidding. Bernie's face was adorable because she was trying not to laugh. I also think that she's a fan of Marisol, but it was just like, oh my god, she pushed me like dead ass into her. It's too much. And she ends up getting flapped, and it was just a really great scene. The green screen was working against them in a few moments, but the end. Category on the runway is, can I get an alien? Up first is Captivating Cat, serving us a little bit of the Fifth Element meets Hover Queen. For the people on X, who are clearly dumb, and I'm just going to use that because that makes the most sense. This bitch was not walking on her feet super fast, so she looked like she was floating. That is a hoverboard. Let's not make up stuff to make people more incredible than they are. Let's not do that. Now, the hoverboard skills are everything. You better ask Willem. Willem literally had that as a bit for pretty much 5 years of a decade of the majority of their career, where they came out on a hoverboard for every fucking thing. In heels, mind you. So I don't even know if Cat is flat-footed doing this. Now, if I saw this baby in heels, I'll give her a Willem thumbs up. I mean, both of them have done the same thing before, so that there's two things that relate: hoverboards and blackface. And that's why she unfollowed you, Matty. Do 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 do. Anywho, and if anybody in the comments, I've never seen. Oh, honey, just type it in. Is there? I thought it was cool though. I thought it was a cool look. Personally, I was like, okay. Now, for me, I wish the gold effect that was happening up top with the shatter went all the way down the dress. And yes, the hoop at the bottom was Willem, and the hoop at the bottom was not giving. I mean, it happened. Why can't I talk about it? It happened. Like, bitch, the moment I mentioned that, ignored me at DragCon, unfollowed me on Instagram. That is the anywho, continue. Moving forward. My friend was like, damn, she just straight up walked through you. I said, clocked. And it's okay. I get it. Some people don't want to be reminded of things they moved on from. If they have. Dede Marie Holiday is next. Let's just start here. 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 Let's 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 start here. So, I like Cat's look, right? It's cool. I just the bottom, not so much. But everything else about it, I was like, that's great. It was alien-esque. That was the category. So your face is gold, but this isn't. Okay. And the arms, no. But you have the see, the thing is, did she borrow Hannah Beshy's tights? Because Mama loves the gold tight. But I would be better if she was all gold down the arms too. And she did the face, but she didn't do the chest or the arms bit. And that kind of threw me off a little bit. I think the dress looks gorgeous. But to me, I was like, I don't know about Alien. I see a gold woman. It looks more like an award that you would win for doing nothing versus anything else. But then the back of it came off. She didn't tell us on the runway that there was a 6-foot train or some long train that was supposed to come with it, but because of the weight restrictions, like, okay, girl, like, I get it, but no, it didn't work in their favor. And I think the concept they had was better on paper than what was executed personally. Next up is OV. I live for this. I lived. Now, I don't know about Alien. Now fucking crazy, yes. Like, looks like Alien-like, yeah. Doja Cat down, boom, clack, 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 clack. This is sick. I lived. Now, because the category is Alien, I would have totally understood this being in the Alien category, but I would have taken this to more of an avant-garde level of anything, right? But I still say it still works in it with how she presented it. But maybe she came from a planet where they're all dressed like this. Yeah, because didn't Doja wear something like that? And I think she even mentioned on the runway, bitch, I'm sorry. It's still sickening. It's sickening. It's sickening. It is sickening. And I just love the quilted. Oh my God. I'm sorry. Yeah. I live and breathe for it. But to me, it doesn't scream total Alien. So I got to be fair. It doesn't scream Alien, but I fucking live. Oh, it's everything. I love it. Hot. This is hot. It's fire over. I know you're watching. Arizona, boot brandy. Boot, piss. Vinegar. Boot. No, ma'am. C3PO, luchador, what? No. 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 That's it. That's all I got for you. Get out of here. Nope. Hannah Beshy is next. Oh, no. I ain't gonna talk about that. That look was horrible. Horrible. Should be thankful. Thankful they were saying, oh my God, like, what? Awful. Excuse me, Hannah, I'm not even talking about you. Please forgive me. I'm talking about your sister, Arizona. Hell no, Brandy. You really thought? No, girl. Chop. Like a sex doll in the cheap bin. Like, no, ma'am. Like, like first edition models. Like, no. Arizona flat. Okay. Oh, thank you for tuning in, everybody. Hit that like button, share, and subscribe. I appreciate you so much for being here. Thank you, Kenisa, for reminding me. If you want to drop a tip in my jar, please and thank you. I really appreciate it. PayPal.me/MattyRants. Catch up outside my rants, Rants. I appreciate y'all so much. Help me pay my internet bill. Seriously. Appreciate y'all. And thank you so much for tuning in today. We're talking about Drag Race Philippines. Hanabeshi is a giraffe roach alien monster. This is cool. I do wish there was more on the bottom. Like a boot, I agree with that entire statement. But I like everything else about this. And I also wish this wasn't roach-like with the bottom bodice of this. I wish it was breastises that was sitting here and it was a little bit more detailed. But overall, the concept's sickening. I liked it. I wanted boots. I wanted matching boots. That's it. That'd be my one thing. If the boots were there, I wouldn't have even been bothered with what's happening here. Yeah. I thought it was creative. A cool concept. I'd go to that Toys R Us. That giraffes, toys, y'all know. Miss J. So. Okay. I like this, to be honest with you. Now, was it like pow, 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 like something else I could have seen? Not so much, but I thought her presentation was thick. I enjoyed the walk. She was walking the fuck out of this outfit and was posing for filth. But the outfit itself was just okay. I like the concept more and the story behind it versus the actual look. But she was posing, and that was what was sold the outfit for me. So is it my favorite? No. But she sold this bitch. Oh, wow. But other than that, I was like, oh, okay. So you're a alien from your own planet with no gender, with pleasers. Work. But I also understand, excuse me, because I do want to make sure I have this, we talk about this. She was also referencing her body dysmorphia, which is important for her to do something like this, to have that power over something that's taken them down in a sense of how they view themselves. Again, I respect that, but I'm also like, low-key, this little loose scrotum skin. All right, Bernie is next. Now, Bernie, as the ring light master of an alien universe, I thought this was cute. Everybody wants to do Aaliyah. Bitch, Down Under did Aaliyah. Philippines doing Aaliyah. All right, Aaliyah has always been that girl. Let's call it what it is. I like Bernie's outfit. I thought it was creative. It was creative. It was original. It was interesting. The fact that those were all ring lights in there is really fucking cool. I know you want to come up here. I know you want to come up here because you keep on pawing at me. Ain't that right, buddy? Okay. Everyone say hi to Mamu-chan. Say hi to Mamu-chan. He's been pawing at me for the past 10 minutes. And I'm trying to get through this review. Hi, stinky butt. Hi, baby. Hi, baby. Okay, so listen. I thought Bernie's look was everything. In the arms of an angel. If you want to throw a tip my way. For being a single father of one. Oh, you found the bracelet. No, you cannot eat my bracelet. You can't have it. And you can't eat the Band-Aid off of me either, baby. This cat is crazy. I love him so much. But yes, Bernie ate. She gave. I loved it. Ovi was safe, leaving everybody else on the stage, with Cat being in the top, Dede being in the bottom, Jade as well being in the bottom, Bernie being in the top, Hannah being in the top, and Arizona Brandy being in the bottom. So 3 bottoms and 3 tops. 3 bottoms, 3 tops. I'm putting you down. I let go of my shirt. I love you. Let go of my shirt. Mamu-chan. Okay. Let's get to Untucked real quick. First of all, thank you, Ovi, for holding down Untucked and giving me one of the funniest screenshots I think I ever have had in my life. I feel like I'm going to make this my tablet like screensaver background. Now he's on my table, proud to knock everything over, aren't you? Daddy's got to get ready for this movie, and I got 15 more minutes left in this review. And I'm trying to make it 10 because I need to, get my libations together so I can enjoy this movie. Sister, stop it. But we need to get into the levels and layers of the bullshit that happened in Untucked. Because, like, girl, I was like, this was crazy. So, first of all, there's already an elephant in the room with Hannah, but we don't even start there. We don't even start with Hannah's and Dede's shit. That's the part that threw me off a little bit, okay? The part that threw me off is like we get back here and it's sort of like, where is everybody at? And Ovi's been having a good time. And so some people are feeling some kind of way, right? And so they're going through the critiques. And then there's this moment where they're talking about the outfits. And then Ovi makes the joke about, did the kids in the village make this outfit? Mind you, there was literally an entire puppet show that just happened with Bernie, okay? All right, all that happened, right? So then Dede is like, the fuck? Like, oh, so you making fun of that? She's like, no, girl, bitch, I'm just asking you a question. I'm also trying to lighten up the mood because everybody's up in here feeling some kind of way, and we were just making jokes about that. So what's your tea? I didn't take it that seriously. Now, Bernie was like, okay, well, it did come off kind of like that. But then that's when Dede was like, well, yeah, I was also mad at you when you had said what you said about me not deserving that win, which Bernie then apologized for, but was like, at the time I said that. And that's just what I felt. It's not like it was meant to hurt you, bitches. I'm sorry that I hurt your feelings, but too much. Like, this is literally all that's happening. Mind you, Cat hasn't even gotten to address Jade for that nonsense that happened with the puppet show, even though she talked to everybody that was there. Like, I'm still pressed about that, and that's gonna have to come up later, but I've started to see who she is. But when we finally get to Hannah, Hannah, I send you my love, I send you my well wishes, I send you my prayers. Dede, you're a weirdo, and I'm going to tell you why. I wish you didn't sit so close, and I wish you just sat back for a second here and just let this be. I get it, that's your friend and all that, and I get that Hannah was like, girl, you're my friend, but give me some time to get over this. But when she started breaking this down, what had happened in the emotional intake that did to please. And I'm listening to Hannah talk about, I have to go home to my family with this. I'm wanting them to watch the season. Now I have to tell them, don't watch this episode. You took that from me. Ooh. I'm sitting here and everybody's on her side. And mind you, Dede's like, I'm so sorry, and I have to make it up to you, and this, that, and other. And Hannah's like, I get that, but I trust is gone. Like, we got to rebuild that motherfucker, right? And this is me. I'm sitting here looking at these three, just sipping and staring at that bullshit. Here come Dede coming over here. Girl, I'm sorry, this, that, and the other. Why'd you say it? Shouldn't have never been said. Not even funny. Like, we do that to each other. That's how we operate. I've never seen it. God bless her. That's all I'm gonna say. Now, Cat wins, even though Cat thought Hannah was going to win. You know what I'm saying? A lot of them did. They gave it to Hannah low key. They kind of wanted it for Hannah too. But Cat, that's where that shock came from. Arizona, you were saved by I don't even know what. Talk about I wasted my reveal. I love how Mama Powell's like, you want to reveal it? Like, yeah, okay. Mm-hmm. Dede is in the bottom. She shouldn't be shocked at all. And she's there with Jade, who put on, for the sake of YouTube, what I would like to call some Sour Patch Kid gummies. It's titties. Okay. Are you ready? The following lip sync is provided by, disclaimer, this program's for entertainment purposes only. Get ready. I zoomed the fuck in. I Bring the Beat by RuPaul is one of my least favorite songs, okay? Many RuPaul songs we could have used. This is one of the worst ones. I hate it for the runway. I hate it for just everything. It's just not paced well for me. Now, I thought Jade would have demolished, Dede, and rightfully so. She did beat her, but not by a lot. Not by a lot. This is Jade the whole time. And I don't know if I blame the song or her for that. Oh, let me forget. These come off, lights turn on, face, face, face. I'm fine with that. But it gave me beginners. With my time I've spent, I wish you would. It gave me beginners. No shade. It gave me beginners. It gave me, we're just starting this hand movement up. She wasn't doing any of those things. I've seen them. I know what girls that rave like in the 90s. I'm born 86. Baby, no, she was not. The hands would have been moving much faster. That sucker was. I was like, okay. And Jermaine, I have not lost that. I already know her. I know her whole resume. You will not be ahead of me in this one. I'm keeping my fucking opinion. I was bored with Jade. Dede, on the other hand, where are you going? Where are you going with those purple legs? Did you lose the circulation? And do we need to take you to the hospital? It looks like they gave out and you're about to fall down because of the fact you've lost complete blood flow in the bottom half of your body. It's over for you. Is it the Bettis? What's happening here? She thought she was doing something else. This was when 39 years of age caught up with you, and Gravity Falls, now available on Disney Plus. Honey, when I tell you I bring the beat, you brought your back to the fucking floor. I know that much. Ass too. Listen, look at Cat. Oh, look at her. Yeah. Cat. Look at Ovi, not watching somebody fall to their demise while Cat, yes, Dede, give us that thing. Now, luckily for her, her arms are built like a tripod for a fucking motorcycle. So when she saw the ground coming so close, she kickstanded it as quickly as she possibly could so her bicycle would not be broken, right? So as this happens, the force in the G within the purple legs and the really ugly shoes forced her to turn around into a push-up position to where she'll then find herself back up into the race again. Because this was intentional, you guys. Lies. A double sachet for the first time. I thought so. All of a sudden, she's got flowers now or petals. And I'm like, Jade won. That was me. The moment she pulled out the flowers after falling, Jade won. Jade won immediately. The lights were cute. Again, I wanted a little bit more, but I was just like, God, what the fuck is happening here? She starts dragging herself across the stage. Mama Pow is not amused. I want you to know this, and I will prove my point in just a second. So much is happening. This is how they end. Like, what song is Dede doing with "I Bring the Beat" where she needs to end like this? Is there? Are they going to bring the beat on your face? Like they're going to what's happening? So Jade ends like this. Oh, I thought that was cool because it was like Mortal Kombat style. Gave me a very video game character kind of tease alien. That was what I was like. Okay. But she's giving Farrah energy from Destiny's Child. Fucking, what is it, 6 weeks to 6 months and no motherfucking callbacks or any acknowledgement on the Renaissance tour. You went on $1 Million Matchmaker and looked a fool then, and you still look a fool now. Suitcase. All right. Now, I want you to see how everybody was acting. Jiggly, when I tell you that SAG after card was in there. Jiggly, that SAG after card was in there. Hey, Nicholas. Ovi. Hi, sister. Listen. The acting was on par. Mama Pal was the only one that was given the actual face. Okay. Look at everybody clapping. Look at Mama Pal. What? Ovi, we thought you did well this episode, and your runway was sickening, darling. Enjoy that playback because I thought it was everything. Everything. I was like, oh, she said Doja. And I thought you did well in the acting challenge. You said you did okay in Untucked. Also, now that Ovi's here, real quick, because we have to show her my favorite screenshot of the episode. Where is it, y'all? For Untucked, there we go. How will we describe this episode? Boo. Okay, back to where we're at. Jade wins the lip sync. I felt the same way as Mama Pao after that. Like, girl, what in the hell was that? But I'm going to give it to Jade because, Jade. And I'm tired of Dede's shenanigans. Now, Dede, this was as cute as this was, and I know that you have a lot going on in your life right now. It was very hard for me to connect here because it went from this, this is my story, to don't feel bad for me, to feel bad for me, to this, that, and the other. And so I wish you nothing but luck, wellness, and love. But you manipulated some of these girls up in here. You played games with the rest of them. You tried to make villains out of people who didn't need to have it. And you played a game. And honey, I commend you for the game now, but it bit your ass hard. It got you real bad. You thought Verushka was the enemy. Oh, no, Miss Mama. You were playing Palpatine to Darth Vader. Yeah, we're going Star Wars with this. Huh? Yeah. Old Republic looking ass. I'm telling you. Well, look at me giving a little Star Wars reference for the girls that know. It was good TV. It was great TV. And I again, in her actual real life, I wish her well and I hope the best for her. Television wise, a mess, and it was perfect. Thought you were the hero was never the case. Thought you were the hero, never the case. Okay, never the case. I'm telling you. Listen, if we're gonna do this, Verushka was Darth Vader, and this is Palpatine. Okay, this is it. They got Darth out quick. They found out that Palpatine was the one running the show. Get him. Look wise and everything. See, Palpatine. I love Mama Pao. Oh, I have to go. Things I have to do. Thank you for tuning in, everybody. I said I was going to do this in 90 minutes, and I fucking did it. I said an hour for 90 minutes. That's what I really meant. You should know how I work. Appreciate y'all for being here. Hit that like button if you could for me, please. Hit it. Smash it. Do something fun with it. Okay? I'll be back tomorrow for a double feature. I'm doing Brazil episode 2 and Mexico, the finale. I'll stop. I'm sorry. So tomorrow, for tomorrow, I'm doing a double feature. It's going to be Brazil episode 2, and it's going to be Mexico's finale all in one episode. So please tune in for that. Saturday is Down Under, and the panel is Sunday. The schedules will be changing up for the rest of the month. I'm moving to edited reviews. I talked about Untucked. What you mean? Where? Ovi, you was late. I talked about Untucked. I talked about it. I basically, okay, so to run Ovi back real quick, I talk about Untucked in the middle of the show because that's what actually happens. Like once y'all go backstage, I go right to it, right? Here we go. I gotta go to a movie. I felt like the moment that you made the kids joke, that Dede tried to take that as an opportunity to make you come off as insensitive and then make the focus then go to you. But then when Bernie had stepped in even to like try to defend that point, but not make it that deep, then Dede had turned it on to Bernie for basically bringing up the fact that she felt that she shouldn't have won last week, even though everybody else was saying the same fucking thing. So then when we get into like, oh yeah, no, you're doing the walk of shame right now. Yes. Now you make sure to clean up backstage. I don't know if you like to plug or you like to tug, but if you like to get that little tug getting out there, sister, make sure it's plugged in. Because you either want a baby or you don't. You see what I'm saying there? You keep the kids inside or you let them out. That's disgusting. But listen, yeah, Ovi, you were hilarious and Untucked this week. I loved every bit of it. I just thought for that one moment, I was like, girl, she tried to turn this into it's OV being the issue. And no, sister, you have to talk to Hannah. Because that's really what that's actually what the tea was. It was like, let me make this focus go over there. But in all reality, we needed to talk to Hannah because she didn't have her moment. As well as, and also, Ovi, watch this back because the face you made when that tea was spilled. To Hannah, but I just want to show it real quick if Ovi's still up in here. Hold on. I gotta get this face right here. Look at God. Like as soon as I clicked it, bitch. I need to know what was going, girl. If you don't send me a voice note, send me a voice note. Send me a voice note on IG. I need to know what you in your bitch. I'm like, because all you were just staring at her, like, what is this bitch telling your tea? Like, it was a lot. Anyway, okay. I gotta go, y'all. I gotta get ready for this movie. It's so fucking hot here in Texas. Baked by Bunny, I will see you in a few minutes for this wonderful film. I'll see you then, Ovi. Love you, sister. And again, you're killing it this season. What will we do without you? Appreciate you for being in the chat for this last couple bit of minutes. Everybody, thanks for tuning in today. Take care of yourselves. Drop a tip in my jar. I'll see you tomorrow for all of those mini let me not swear. I'll see you for Brazil and for Mexico, and then Saturday for Down Under, and again, panel Sunday. Talk to you then. Love y'all. Take care. Where am I going? Okay, bye.
Listen.